Welcome to Cards and Tankards. I am Blitzo, a longtime player of the game, and with the release of the game on the official Oculus Quest store, I thought it'd be the perfect time to bring a guide to our new friends to help us get started. I'm going to start on a fresh account and go throughout the game as you would start it. Let's go. So the very first thing you are greeted with is account creation. Pretty standard stuff. Then you will find the Tavern Keeper Maeve, who will greet you through all the basics of battle. The tutorial battle keeps a nice pace and shows you everything you need to know to get started. After winning the first battle, you will be shown to the next one. Again, this one's pretty simple, so I won't spend too much time on it. Get it? It's Pot of Greed. The spells you see in the tutorial actually aren't in the game. These are purposely overpowered, just so you can get an idea of what some spells do. I'm already explaining that, you think. Then time for round 3. That's actually a running joke in the community to say that that's one dedicated builder, and now I finally understand where it came from. Damn, I got my ass kicked. And my last deck. Let's go. After completing the last battle, Maeve will walk you through completing quests, buying packs, and then editing your deck. Pay attention to her instruction, as deck building is very crucial in the game. Once you finish editing your deck, you are free to continue into public taverns. However, there's still plenty of things I need to show you first. The next thing I want to talk about is the Battle Pass, or as they call it, the progression reward system. It's so you have a sense of, well, progression. As you see, I'm leveling up here. I can collect gold. And some of the rewards are rewards like this. Booster packs. And hey, that's free cards. In the progression rewards, every 5th item is a premium reward. Once you purchase this for 1,000 gems, which is about $10, depending on where you are, you can unlock everything here at level 100. So at level 5, you get this, level 10, you get this, and so on. The last 2 items, the deck box and the card back, are completely exclusive. These will never return once the season pass ends, so get them while you can. And something not mentioned on the board is that there's actually plenty of time to complete the pass, as it ends towards the end of the year. The packs over here, this is your general pack. This can hold any card in the game. These packs hold faction-specific cards. So Dungeon Master, Monsters' Rights, Plundering Guild, Augur, and even Neutral. These are very good if you're trying to build a specific deck, like maybe you're having some trouble getting some Monsters' Rights cards, you buy some of these. Right here, push this button in. You can make packs cost 100 gold less, but cost 50 gems more. This is meant for players who don't have quite the time to grind out battles, but instead would rather just hork over a few bucks and get cards that way. You still have to earn gold, so don't think of this as pay to win. And this button, it makes all the cards you unlock animated. As such. Now you'll notice, I actually did have some gems. After completing the tutorial, you actually do get 250 gems for free. Do note you cannot gift these gems to anyone, so don't try and make an account to gift them to yourself. And the last thing I do want to show you is incredibly important. The starter deck you're given at the beginning of the game is the Plundering Guild deck. This one right here. You can unlock Dungeon Master, Monsters' Rights Association, and Augur Order decks by playing with these buttons here. I highly recommend that you go through each one and play them and win to unlock these decks. For 1, you'll get more experience. For 2, you will understand how each of the faction mechanics work. And for 3, you'll fill up your collection book just a bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these decks, and I'll get right back to you. Victory. So, after completing all of the AI battles to unlock the decks, you, well, unlock the decks. So now we have Augur Order, Dungeon Master, Monsters' Rights, and the starter deck, the Plundering Guild. And with the decks, you also get the cards for your collection. So now I already have a ton of cards here, which is very good. Once you have your own cards, you can build your own deck. First, take out your book, and then grab new deck. And then just do whatever, blah, 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 and then you can press save, and now you have your own deck. Now, one last thing in the private room that I want to show you before we go into some real action. Right here, we have player customization. Choose your gender, hair colors. Some of them cost gold, some of them cost gems. We have some nice cosmetics here. Now you'll notice some of these brown ones do cost gold because these are actually cosmetics from the last season's pass. Some of the cosmetics from last season are available for gold as well, such as this dice or this axe. And same goes to the current pass. All the items except the card back and deck box will be available for gold when the season ends. And there is one last thing I want to show you that is incredibly helpful. If you go to your watch menu and then go to the settings tab, you can find documentation. From here, you can look at all the patch notes. You can look at the battle rules and some tips. Go to the factions and all their mechanics. You can look at keywords such as activate, amped, conditions for contracts, discarded, duels. These are all creature effects you'll find as you play the game. And decks to help you build your decks and to help you with collecting your packs. So now I've shown you enough of the simple stuff. So let's go on in. I hear that really cool and super sexy Blitzer 64 guy has 56 rioting insiders. But hey, that's just word of mouth. One last thing that is very important for your card collection. This table has 2 cards from each faction every single day. Sometimes it can be really hard to get the last card for your deck. So instead of wasting your money grinding packs to try and get lucky, you can come here each day and maybe that last card will be here. It's much more efficient to buy card booster packs instead of cards from the shop. Use the shop only for specific cards you need, as some of these can cost up to 300 gold per card. And if you don't want to log on every single day to check the cards, hop into the official Discord server where you can see the daily cards, community events, official events, and talk to everyone together. Well, that about does it to get you started on the game. There are definitely a lot of things to talk about during real player battles, so let me know if you want a video going into depth on that. But before you go, let me leave you off with some simple tips. Try out all the factions to see which one you like the best. Try out all the cards. While some of them aren't the greatest, there are still new groundbreaking combos discovered all the time. And most importantly, never be afraid to battle high-level players. Some will pummel you into the ground, but most of us are very friendly and understanding of your new skill level and will still give you a good battle. But beyond that, I hope you found the video helpful and I hope to see you around.